Hello folks, it's 2022 and there's a tutorial for just about everything on the internet. And because of the popularity of these kinds of videos, a lot of people tried their hand at them. This unsurprisingly results in some absolutely hilarious fails at times. And today we're going to teach you how not to make a tutorial, so let's get it on. Number 10. Heart to come off. If you're going to paint a massive pink heart on your face, you should probably have a plan to take it off, because if you don't, you can end up in a pretty sticky situation. Literally. TikToker Sibyl Adogan showed off this absolutely stunning look to her followers, and obviously, everyone was quite impressed. She then decided to show her followers how to remove the makeup as well, and sadly, she just couldn't do it. No matter what she tried or how hard she scrubbed, the pink heart just wouldn't go away. So what should she have done? Well, here's the thing. Pink and purple dyes can be pretty stubborn, and to remove these, you have to get smart. If you ever find yourself in this situation, use Vaseline because petroleum-based products can dissolve most kinds of makeup and help you remove it with ease. And you don't have to violently scrub anything either. Still, this ended up becoming her most popular TikTok with over 62,000 likes, and in our opinion, that makes up for this fail and then some. Number 9. The terrible tater tot tragedy. Next up, let's talk about how not to cook tater tots. This man from Houston was trying his best to prepare a delicious meal and ended up making a terrible mistake that almost set his whole house on fire. And to make things worse, he tried to pour water on the fire, which obviously escalated things. So what really went wrong here? Well, he probably put frozen tater tots into super hot oil. In case you didn't know, you should always have whatever you're cooking in the oil before it begins to heat up. And what's more, you never, ever put water on a grease fire. Also, he could have just used a microwave and this whole situation could have been avoided. Well, we're just glad no one got hurt. Phew. Number 8. Aggressive gnocchi. Gnocchi are great, aren't they? Not only are they absolutely delicious, they're also pretty easy to make. YouTuber Webster on Store, or Steve, had the harebrained idea to deep fry his gnocchi, and this resulted in a super hilarious sequence of events. On his first try, the gnocchi were inexplicably popping, and he decided to cook another batch. For some reason, he thought that turning up the heat would be a good idea, and this new batch actually started attacking the chef. Okay, so here's the thing. If you deep fry your gnocchi, it can trap the water inside with a hard casing, which explodes as the water inside turns to steam. You have to give it to Steve though. He may not have had the best ideas in the world, but he certainly knows how to entertain, and his laughter is infectious. Number 7. Always go to a hairdresser. For some reason, we always underestimate the importance of good hairdressers, because trust us, it's very easy to mess up your hair and lose all the confidence you have in yourself. Don't believe us? Well, take a look at this Korean web star who tried to give herself cute little bangs and got a reminder on why you should always go to a parlor. First, she cut her finger and screamed because of the pain. Next, she looked into the mirror and screamed because she realized her hair was ruined. Soon, however, she accepted the absurdity of the situation and started laughing. And we had to say, we're very proud of her. Number 6. How not to put on henna. German social media star Naomi John is pretty cool. Not only does she regularly post lifestyle and fashion videos, makeup tutorials, and product reviews, but she's also a budding music artist who has already produced and released 3 original songs. But sadly, none of us are perfect, and even the best of us can end up in some really embarrassing situations. Inspired by a TikTok trend going around, Naomi tried to get fake freckles on her face using henna, which is a reddish-brown temporary dye. And let's just say she was pretty liberal with the product and ended up putting on a bit too much of it. And the end result was absolutely hilarious. Safe to say no one thought those were real. Fortunately for her though, henna is temporary, and just a week later, her face was back to normal. Lucky you, Naomi. Most of us have to live with our mistakes for the rest of our lives. Number 5. how to lose half an eyebrow. Charcoal or black masks are said to have a lot of benefits. They can help remove impurities, reduce acne breakouts, control oiliness, remove small hairs, and give your skin a natural glow. However, if you're not careful enough, you can get in some serious trouble. YouTuber Cindy Morrill put on a peel mask for the first time and made the terrible mistake of putting some of it near her eyebrows. Not only was it extremely difficult to take off, she also ended up losing half of her eyebrow. So how do you avoid something like this? Well, either just don't put it near your eyebrows or put Vaseline on them to make it easier for the mixture to peel off. One thing's for sure, this fail definitely ended up teaching people a lot. Number 4. Burn. Next up, let's talk about the most iconic videos on the internet. YouTuber Tori Locklear was trying to teach her audience how to get some gorgeous curls. And the poor girl ended up messing it up really bad. Not only did she not get the curls that she was talking about at the beginning of her video, she also burned off a big chunk of her hair. And what makes this video even more hilarious is how we literally see her going through every single stage of grief. Kudos to her for not stopping the recording at any point. We're really glad that this video even exists and it's literally a part of internet history. Number 3. Cool it. Kids are super adorable, right? But unfortunately, they can also make some very annoying mistakes at times. Andrea Harris's 11-year-old daughter decided to record a how-to video while making Kool-Aid for dinner. As she was pouring the sugar, she ended up dropping all of it inside the drink. She failed in making the drink and she also wasted a lot of sugar. That's what we call double homicide. Safe to say no one in the family drank Kool-Aid that night. Also, we feel really bad for whoever had to clean up all that mess. Here's hoping the little girl learned her lesson and in the future she'll focus on what she's doing instead of recording a tutorial. Number 2. And it all falls down. Next up, if you want to imitate Eminem and give yourself that bleach look, make sure you're very careful, or else you can very easily end up like YouTuber Bela Wilk. She successfully bleached her hair with her friends, but when she started brushing it, they realized something was not quite right. Poor Bela's hair kept coming off in huge chunks, and things got so bad that her friends even said that she might have to shave it off. Now that's what we call a disaster. She ended up getting a haircut to cover up what happened, but we doubt that she'll ever be trying this stuff at home ever again. Number 1. Let's put a smile on that face. YouTuber Ali J used to post a bunch of makeup and hair tutorials, and she was pretty good at it. And one day in 2019, something really shocking happened while she was filming one of her videos. As she was putting on her lipstick, an earthquake of magnitude 7.1 hit Los Angeles and her entire house started shaking. It was obviously super terrifying as everything around her started falling down and she had absolutely no idea what to do. Oh, and it also made her look like a female version of the Joker. We're sure she didn't mind and was just okay with making it out of the situation unharmed. Alright, which of these failed tutorials did you find the most hilarious? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Trend Joint, and we'll see you in the next one.